Welcome back to the Henstitute lab. In this one, we're going to do something a little bit different. So I've got the two carts still on the track here, and I've got the photo gates to measure their speeds, their velocities. Now I'm saying speed because our direction is not really important. Everything is in the direction we would expect. In the last lab, we did actually have them moving opposite each other, so technically one was a negative velocity and one's a positive. We just didn't worry about that sign, so we were just looking at whether our momentum was conserved, whether we were getting the same momentum. In this one, what we're going to do is the cart that's here on the left, we're going to launch it through this first photo gate. It's going to collide with the second one. We're going to see what happens afterwards. But the collision is going to be what we call an elastic collision. So what we've got is on these carts, there is a little magnet. So when this cart actually gets close to this one, it actually pushes it without ever physically hitting that particular cart. So the two carts can actually move and collide with each other, but they don't actually touch each other. It's kind of neat. So you actually, if you watch this from above, you'll see that this cart gets closer and it pushes on it. So we're going to use that to create a collision, but we don't want the collision to actually be a true like smacking into each other. If we believe in the conservation of momentum, again, then we should see that when these carts come colliding with each other, that all of the momentum of one of the carts should be given to the other cart. And we can see what exactly is going on. So I'm going to set this up just like we did before. I'm going to start the computer. It's going to start collecting data. What I'm going to do is physically move this one, and we're going to launch it into that cart. It hits it, and that cart takes off. Now if you notice, this cart stopped, and that's exactly what we expect, because if they have approximately the same mass, then they should have about the same velocity. So we've got cart number 2 was moving at 0.36 meters per second, and then cart number 1 actually moved at 0.338 meters per second. So we've got those velocities almost equal each other because it transferred all of its momentum to the second cart. That's kind of neat. So this has been another edition of the Henstitute.